Oh, it's going to hit the crane. It's going to hit the crane. It's hit the crane. Is it okay if I video? Yeah. She's naked. There is no sails on this here boat. So, main sail usually comes across here. Big sail bag has completely disappeared. All of the lazy lines have all gone as well. And then the jib from there here. So that's pretty weird. When we cross the Atlantic, we're not going to have access to some of the facilities that you can get here in Gran Canaria, being like the stronghold for Atlantic crossings. The facilities here are pretty world class in terms of what you can have access to all in one place. So we're taking advantage and getting a warranty issue sorted out with the mast, where basically in the factory where the boat was built, they didn't pin all the stuff that was inside the mast together properly, so it just clatters around and makes loads of noise and damages itself, which is a problem that we shouldn't really having to get fixed, if that makes sense. We shouldn't be having to get fixed, but we are, and here's the place to do it. So the mast's coming off. Another job that we did today is replace the filter under the sink. So this is the only water on the whole boat that we drink, the one that comes out this tap behind this panel. We've replaced it now. We do that because we have two inputs, if you can call it that, of water on the boat. We have the water maker, which is really, really clean because that gets filtered a couple of times, a carbon filter and a 5 micron filter. We change those out quite regularly, those filters, because they get water from outside of the boat, dirty water, salty water, and clean it really, really thoroughly. The other input of water for the boat is the shore water. So when we're in a marina like we are now, we get a hose from the side and put it into the boat. We all can't always guarantee how clean that water is. So for washing down the boat, doing the washing up, that sort of thing, it's absolutely fine. But for drinking, we're not taking any risks. So we have an extra filter on our drinking water, and we change that out less regularly because realistically it should only, all being well, have clean water going through it, so it has to do a lot less work than the water maker filters. As I said, doing the crossing, now's the time to make sure everything's working perfectly. This is the filter. As you can see, it's a little bit brown, but I think that's partly just because it's wet. So we've replaced this, and so we're good on filters for a long time now. Early start this morning. It's actually not that early, it's about 7:30, but the sun's only just come up, so I'm saying that it's the middle of the night. We are up because we're moving the boat with all its sails and stuff out at the front with the rigging down to go and get the mast taken off, moving it to a shipyard just around the corner, not going very far. Hopefully going to be joined by some guys from the shipyard to tell us where to go, because they've cut all the navigation, all the cables that do our navigation systems and stuff, so we're driving blind, but yeah, should be fine. Should be pretty easy. The only one slight issue we might have is that we've got to take our mooring lines off while all these sails are here, so going to be hop, skipping and jumping around the boat trying to take all the lines off.
Once we arrived at the yard, the riggers got straight to work with dismantling the boom from the mast, taking down the shrouds, and prepping for the big moment. Scary stuff.
Sorry. They've just taken the boom off. The mast isn't even taken off yet, and we just heard cries of broken, broken, broken. Oh dear.
The cries of broken had come because of wear in the boom. Some we knew about and already told the agent. Some were surprises. None are ideal on a boat that is less than a year old.
There's the crane. Very small.
I'm very scared. The crane has arrived. The boom is off. some problems with it, but that's a story for another day. The mast is currently being dismantled. Everything that's supporting it. We've got, I don't know what this is called, the front stay. We've got the shrouds on the side, and then they've got to take the wind vane off and all of the electrical equipment up there so it doesn't get damaged. And then the crane, I still don't know how this is going to work, but they're going to attach it to the mast and bring the mast down and lay it all on here.
What you're seeing behind me is a spanner being delivered to the top of the mast via a crane and some tape. Just really hoping it doesn't fall off. You're gonna catch it. You're gonna catch it. Hey!
With the forestay free and clear, the slings were secured around the spreaders and they got to work on removing the mast, the moment we had been anticipating.
There we go. Oh my gosh. That was close. Oh wow. Oh, it's gonna hit the crane. It's gonna hit the crane. It's hit the crane. Yeah. It's big, isn't it? Give me some like scared faces that I can stitch over the top as like your reaction to it happens. Like look up and go. That was a bit over dramatic. Yeah. It's a weird looking motorboat.
Wowza.
This is our radar. This is our deck light steaming light. Recently replaced after the lightning strike. Smile. Stay out of the way.
What are you up to, Keeley? Just cleaning the mast while I've got the opportunity. Can never reach up here. It's a bit rusty from the salt, I guess. So just going over the really bad bits with the rust corrosion spray, and then using stainless steel cleaner on the rest.
So what it is that there are loads and loads of cables and lines, so electrical cables and like rigging lines inside the mast, and what they're supposed to do is run through a piece of conduit, like a smaller piece of tube that helps to keep them all in line, and that obviously reduces noise and stops wear and stuff like that. When we're out in rough seas, they make a lot of noise and they're going to damage themselves over time, especially the electrical ones. It's annoying because it's an easily avoidable mistake that's resulted in all of this.
You can sort of tell which side is more corroded because it's sort of the side that's facing the sea all the time. So I guess it just gets it's a lot more rusty. So it just gets hit with the salt and the sea air all the time.
So while we've got the sails down, as well as the mast and boom, taking advantage just to give the whole boat a little bit of service, and good job we did, because this is one of the battens of our mainsail. Splintered quite badly, so we're going to get that replaced. Just really lucky and grateful that we found it now, rather than it getting worse and snapping on us halfway across the Atlantic. Oof. Crazy. Alright, we are back in our berth, in our little spot in the marina. Good to be home. We have made some progress, not as much as we wanted to make, to be honest with you. So the mast and boom are back up, the jib's back on, as you can see behind me. So that's good progress. The sail is not yet back on, it's still being fixed from where the guys found the fractured batten. So that's going to take a little bit longer, and that's halted all the rest of it. Obviously you can't put the sail bag back on properly, it's on loosely. You can't put the sail bag back on if the sail itself's not on. We have had some other upgrades put on to take advantage of the mast being down. So we've had a big radar reflector fitted because we didn't have one before. That's a legal requirement for going with the Ark across the Atlantic. And we've also had an emergency tricolour light. So your red for port, green for starboard, and then a steaming light fitted to the top. Again, that's a requirement to do the Ark, not to sail across the Atlantic, but to do it with the Ark. So yeah, and the other big thing is that the shrouds, the bits that you saw us take off, we saw the guys take off earlier in this video to be able to get the mast back on, they've not been tightened because they need a very specialist machine that's strong enough to tension them to the point that they need to be tensioned so it's safe. The guys don't have access to that machine at the minute, so that's going to be maybe a couple of weeks, and it's a little bit frustrating because we can't sail, so we can't go out on day sail, but it's not the end of the world. We've got other stuff to be getting on with. So that's probably about it for this video. I wanted it to be the full process of taking it all down, getting it all back up completely. That's not how BOATLIFE works, is it?
No.
No.
But that's all right.
Yeah.
We've got plenty of other stuff to be getting on with.
Yeah, and we've got time as well. That's why we're here. So. Oh, hello there.
Oh, hello.
What are you doing?
Just looking at all our lovely Patreon members that have joined this week.
Yeah?
Yeah, we've got Jimmy Monday, Girl Jamie, Scotties, Carolyn Keith, and Andrew Jolly. These are not all the members, but just some that have joined this week. And for £1 a week, £4 a month, you can join our family-style Blue Crew chat, showing you all of the exclusive behind-the-scenes live content that we get up to every single day.
Yes, a huge thank you to those guys and all of our existing Patreon members. It is amazing to have you on board. And if you are not a Patreon and would like to be, the link is in the description below. Please, if you can, avoid paying by Apple, because you will get charged more and we do not get that extra. They charge like 50% or something crazy. So go on the website if you want to do that. If you don't, that's cool as well. Follow along, like this video, subscribe. See you next time.